Hey guys, welcome back to at last a sunny day in the UK. It's the 2nd of January. Hope you all had a great new year and a good festive season and are ready for brilliant 2023. I thought I'd start off the year with an update on Speedy, my Speedmaster. I've done just under 20,000 miles on her now, my beloved Speedy. So yeah, in this video I'm going to go over basically, was it worth buying the Speedmaster for the costs that I bought the bike for? I'm going to go over exactly how much I bought Speedy for, what year she was, what mileage she had on when I bought her, how many miles I've put on subsequently since buying her. Excuse me, I've got a terrible cold, or just coming to the end of it. I'm a bit of a moaner, so sorry if there's the odd cough or I sound a bit weird. Yeah, I'm going to go over the bad points of the Speedmaster as well, if there are any. You shall see. Stay tuned, you'll find out later in the video. If you're interested in the Speedmaster, you just want to see how Speedy's been doing, how I've found her over 20,000 miles. Squirrel! Hello buddy. That was a bit random. Over 20,000 miles. Stay tuned. It's going to be a beautiful video. And the sunshine is out for the first time in weeks. Ooh, enjoying it. Ah, the sun's out, the birds are out tweeting. What a glorious day. Reminds you how nice the summer and spring can be when you get the odd day like this in the winter. Lovely. Right, I hope this is a nice scenic spot to appreciate the beautiful Speedmaster here. We've got the sun just behind the camera. Perfectly set up. Quick history of the bike and how I use it. I use the bike nearly every day for about a year and 6 months. I'll give you the exact figures and price and everything in just a second. I've toured extensively on the bike. I've been all the way through the French Alps, the Pyrenees, I've done Portugal, all with camping gear strapped to the back, fully loaded up with luggage, you know, bungee cord strapping everything on. Been awesome fun. On top of that, unfortunately because of my circumstances, I leave the bike Speedy outside all year round, which is, I know, not ideal for a bike like this, but just giving you the facts, I do. Also, I'm pretty not fussy about where and when and what conditions I ride the bike in, so I ride all year round, any conditions. Preferably if there's sheet ice out, I'd rather not, but yeah, generally I use the bike pretty much non-fussily in most conditions. So she's had some hard miles and some good use over the past year and a half. Okay, so I have the bike's documents here. I'm going to go into just some exact figures of what the miles were when I bought her, exactly how much I paid for the bike, which I've never disclosed before. I don't know why, I just find it a little bit distasteful, but I suppose it's not. Everyone pays money for a bike, so we'll go over that. Yeah, so I'll try and cover up the, I don't know, personal details, I don't know why. If you can see that, ODO when I bought her, 730 miles. What I paid for the bike, £10,545. Now, I'm going to pop these away before they get wet and muddy. So guys, I bought her in August, excuse me, get rid of that cold. I bought her in August 2021, so what's that? A year and 5 months, just about. Bought her with 730 miles on, and now it's just under 20,000 miles, going to go in for a 20,000 mile service very soon, which is probably going to be a pricey one. Why did I buy her in the first place? Let's go over that. So first of all, major point was the looks. I just love the looks of the Triumph Speedmaster, just so retro, British, classic style about it. I love the chrome against the black paint as well. I think it's just such a cool design motorcycle. Another reason, as a child growing up, I'd always wanted a cruiser, like a Harley Davidson bike. However, I love the looks of this Speedmaster, and combined with that cruiser style, it was just perfect. I was like, I just got to do it. It's like a life ambition. Really want to own a cruiser bike, and I like this British classic vibe. Perfect. However, there was a bit of a problem with that. I wanted all of that, the British vibes, the cruiser, the classic style. However, I knew I was going to be going touring. So something like a Triumph Street Scrambler or a Bonneville, etc. wasn't quite going to do it. I wanted something that would be better for longer distances and comfortable over touring. I think the Speedmaster's been good at that. I've put the highway screen on front, and highway pegs for comfort for stretching your legs out when you're riding. Also, you can get 2 side bags on the Speedmaster, which I don't believe you can on the Bonnevilles or the Street Scramblers, etc., because they've got the high-sided exhaust, or you're limited on that side for luggage. So yeah, also another reason was for the touring reasons for this bike. Right, bit of a change of plan. No word of a lie, my bike just died, the battery is completely dead and I couldn't get her starting. So I rolled her down this hill and had to jump start it about 3 or 4 times, got it on about the 4th time I think. Unfortunately, my GoPro wasn't turned on. I swear I'm not lying, that is such bad timing. I was just about to get onto the bad points of the Speedmaster. I was filming trying to get an exhaust clip of turning it on, and I just couldn't turn the bike on, it wouldn't turn over. So I thought, oh, I won't film this will be a little bit embarrassing for camera, so I didn't film it. But yeah, change of plan, throwing the video off there. I'm not going to turn Speedy off because she's got a dead battery. I think it might be the alternator, it's just not charging. So that's sort of thrown a bit of a spanner in the works there. I was going to go on to the bad points that I've had with the bike over the last 20,000 miles, so let's do that. Number 1, dead battery. The first dead battery I've ever had, and ever had to jump start the bike in 20,000 miles, which is not bad going. I'm not holding it against her. I was getting a bit worried then because I'm feeling under the weather physically. I do not want to be stuck out here for 5 hours waiting for the AA. Probably safest to be concentrating on jump starting. On that point, jump starting, take it easy. It does work on a bike, but when it's slippy like this, you're going too fast. I had it in 2nd gear and let the clutch out. It took about 4 attempts, but if you're going too fast, the back wheel skids out if it's slippy. Yeah, just be aware of conditions if you're doing that. What else has gone wrong with Speedy? Basically nothing has gone wrong with the bike in 20,000 miles. I've had a rear flat tyre about a month ago, but obviously that is not the bike's fault. That can happen to any vehicle. What else? I've had a big hole in the oil sump under the bike, and that's not the bike's fault. You could say, well, it's because the bike's so low slung that it happened, which is, to be honest, that is why it happened. But a lot of cruisers are this low, so it's not really the bike's fault. I ran into some debris on the motorway, and a massive, must have been quite a strong force, bit of metal, put a big hole in the oil sump, so that was a bit of a nightmare. Oil everywhere, had to get 2 new tyres, new sump of course. Got it all on insurance though, so winning. Any other problems? Not really. I've had a little silly thing with the left wing mirror. It's been a bit loose, but managed to tighten that up. Not a major problem. Honestly, that has been it problems-wise over 20,000 miles, which I think is pretty good, to be honest. I've had a lot worse from other bikes in way less many miles. Okay guys, just coming. Whoop, where are you off to? That was a bold manoeuvre. Right, concentrate, Red Angs. Coming back to mi casa, su casa, le casa, my house, I'm trying to say. We made it. Right, I'm going to park her up and then we'll go over as to whether it has been worth the investment and the time to buy Speedy, the Speedmaster. Okay guys, back in the casa at home. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying casa, just compelled to say it. After that unfortunate event, however, could have gone a lot worse, made it back. I'm quite pleased I managed to jump start the bike actually. Quite pleased with myself there. It's always nice to be able to get yourself out of trouble yourself. Finally, has it been worth the money, the costs, the time to get the Speedmaster over the last 20,000 miles? I think if you've watched any of my other videos, you will know the answer to this. Absolutely, 100%. It has been so worth it for multiple of reasons. I want to start off with the reason I bought the Triumph Speedmaster and a motorbike in general was for mental health reasons, for personal reasons for myself. In my life at the time, I needed to change things up. I needed sort of an escape from the things going on in my head and in my life at the time, for struggling with depression and anxiety and stuff, and a motorbike gave me a massive outlet and got me out moving again, got me into the world again. It's a lot of money. £10,545. That is not cheap. But I've still got the bike outside now, although may not start up tomorrow morning. I'll get that sorted. For the adventures, the travelling and trips I've been on this bike, what it's done, coming from my not so happy place before, has just been incredible what this bike's done for me. Riding it every day, it's been getting me to work, to see friends, various places, so it's been an invaluable form of just general transport. All of just the general good times I've had on it, the amazing rides, the roads, the places it's taken me, fantastic. And also, I have to mention the bad points. I was making notes on what was good about the bike and what the experience has been like. Some of the bad points stand out as the most memorable, you know, like when you get a flat tyre and you're by the side of the road for 4 hours, but then because of that situation I ended up finding this farm shop, meeting a few people, having a coffee. It's just those memorable moments. They're not very nice at the time, but it's something to remember. Like today, getting that flat battery. It's a bit of an adventure. I had to jump start the bike. I've done it once before, I think, a long time ago. And there's something you'll remember, and you can tell at the pub around the table as a bit of a story. It's those moments that really add to the experience. So has it been worth it? 100%. Am I pleased I got the Speedmaster over a different style of bike? With the riding I've been doing, an adventure bike would have made sense. I think, yeah, I'm mega pleased, really pleased I got the Speedmaster, genuinely. It definitely has its downsides and I can foresee a different bike in my future, but yeah, very pleased with the Speedmaster, and let's be honest, nothing's really gone wrong with it, and I hope to put another 20,000 miles on it in the next year and a bit. That'll be awesome. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button if you enjoyed the video. Stay happy, shout out to mental health awareness, keep riding and enjoy your riding, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao Bella.